Hi guys, what's up YouTube? You're welcome back to my channel. And if you're visiting my channel for the first time, my name still remains Erico City, and all I do here is document all my trades on a weekly basis right here on YouTube. I currently have a 5k goat funded trader I am that I've been documenting since December, and the goal this year is to be funded with 200k in Profem Capital. Right now, this is the channel you want to be subscribed to, and as I'm speaking right now, kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also join my free Telegram channel where my before and after, that is where I post it first, so that is where I am more active. Every trading activities, that is where I post it, right? So the link will be in the description box, so kindly join. It is free. Right now, with that being said, let me quickly share with you guys how my trading week went. You guys can notice that my energy is kind of low because I feel tired, I feel exhausted to come here and still tell you guys, share with you guys an unprofitable week again. Yet in this month of February, it's been a tough one. Like, I actually lost 3% of my account, and currently the account is remaining, I think, 2% to blow up. I was supposed to risk at least 2.5%, but unfortunately, some way, somehow, I risk more than that. So I lost 3% on that account, and I currently have 2% left. Now comes on Thursday, an amazing setup presented itself, but just because I have already exhausted my bullet for the week, I didn't execute that trade, and it ended up playing out. I think it will be somewhere around the screen, right? But enough of that. Let me quickly dive straight to the chart and show you guys all the trades I took and how they all played out. Let's dive straight in. Hello guys, this was the first trade I took this past week on GBP JPY, and it was on Tuesday. But let me walk you guys through on what I saw that made me execute this trade. So you all know we're forming high, low, lower high, lower low right here. But when price push up again, you can see price opened with this long wick here, taking out this high and also taking out this low right here. So meaning that we are transitioning from this downtrend into a new found uptrend. So upon the pullback, and also price right here telling me that, one, it was failing to go past this low, and secondly, it was beginning to give us divergence right here. So I decided, okay, you know what, once we take out this high here, you know, divergence, it's not confirmed until there is a change of structure. So once we take out this last high here, then breakout upon the retest, then I'll look for my entry criteria and buy it all the way up. And initially, this zone was somewhere here, so making it look as if when price broke out of this place here, then it came back to retest, then he gave me a bullish engulfing candle right there. So gave me that was what presented itself as confirmation to buy. Then I executed the trade, but unfortunately price went against me. It melted all the way down and stopped me out. So after going back to analyze why I lost the trade, I realized that this zone wasn't properly drawn. It was supposed to be here, right? So meaning that what price actually did here was to retest this zone, then go down. So that was how I lost this first trade. Then the second one right here was based on my friend's analysis. There is this group I am in. So if you check right here, you see he said he was waiting for price to tap into somewhere here, then continue upward. So I was like, okay, let me take it as I'm collecting a trade signal, but that wasn't my analysis. And you guys can clearly see it went in profit for a couple of pips, I think almost 50 pips before completely going the opposite direction. And right here was the second trade I took for the week on US 30. So right here we had divergence, and this was the last low that led to this high. Then you guys can clearly see that price melt this, took out this low and created a new low. Now that is exactly where my Fibonacci tool comes in, from point A to point B. Then price immediately pulled back to this 50% Fibonacci level, which also aligns with this zone right here, and also retesting this trend line. Then as it started rejecting, it was rejecting off of this area, then gave me this bearish engulfing candlestick pattern on the 5 minute time frame. I jumped in only for the next candle to push all the way up. So meaning that my first attempt was a terrible entry, and I eventually lost that the first attempt. Now the second attempt was, as I noticed that price kept on respecting this place, this zone, and I had a lot of confidence in this trade that it was going to drop, it was going to drop. So I decided I was going to hold it overnight. By the time I woke up Thursday morning, I was already stopped out, and I lost two trades here back to back also. But guess what? This was what happened next. Price dropped massively on Thursday, and not as if I didn't see this move, but what happened was these two attempts right here and the one on GBP JPY, I had already exhausted my bullets for the week. I exceeded the amount sef. So, and to stay disciplined, I ignored this, and you guys can clearly see that it dropped massively, but this time around it was without me. And that's pretty much how my trading week ended. And right here is my GOAT funded trader dashboard, and this is the my account overview. My current balance is now 4,600, current equity, and so on and so forth. So it means that I have lost 8% of this account, and I have just 2% left. And let me quickly show you guys the calendar. So this is my calendar for the month of February, and so far this has been my best trade, break even trade. This was even the previous week. This week, I took two trades. The first and second attempt, so it summed up to $70. Then this was the US 30 trade. You know, this one crossed over to Thursday because I held it overnight. Yeah, but this was the two attempts on US 30. And obviously, you guys can see that it was a losing week. I said so. If you have watched this far, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Every action, from the likes to the comments to the share and so on and so forth, they all count. And once again, I just want to say thank you guys. Right now, like I said earlier in this video, I'm not happy recording this video, but just for consistency sake, just to show up despite the difficulty, despite the situation, despite the losses, just to see show up and see record this video, because I've taken it upon myself that on a weekly basis I will put out video for you guys to see the progress, the progress of the 5K GOAT funded trader account that I am trading. I've been documenting here, and also the fact that this year's goal is to be funded with 200K in Profem Capital. But how do I get to that 200K funded if I keep losing trades like this? It's going to be difficult. It will be almost impossible, right? So that is why I still need to go back and do my due diligence, work on the things, my mistakes that I've been committing lately, and see how we can turn things around. And also for transparency's sake, to still show you guys the, just like I said earlier, the process and also my progress, right? Now, with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Do well to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.